Good morning, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are finally taking these fish out of my little pond, and we're going to be putting them inside of the big pond so that the Big Pacu has company. And I'm pretty sure that the big pond is doing very well now. I haven't been over there in a few days. I've had a lot of stuff to do with schoolwork and a few other things. It was Easter a few days ago too. We're going to be getting the 4 Pacu out of here. We're going to be getting the 1 knife fish and the 1 shovel nose hybrid. Hey, Whiskey. I always leave my window open and my door open whenever I'm doing a video out here, just in case he wants to come and say hi, so you guys can see him, because he hasn't been in one of my videos in a while, I think. So what are you doing? You doing anything fun in there? Do you want to come outside? Yeah, you want to come outside, don't you? I'll let you outside in a minute. Alright, so let's gather all the stuff we need to get these fish out of the pond. First, starting off with the net right here. You gotta get the big net so we don't rip any holes in the smaller nets. And then, what else do we have to get? We have to get a cooler, and I don't think we need an aerator since it's only gonna be a few minutes. But anyways, we need to get a cooler, a decent sized one, bigger than the small one over here, because that's what I try to fit the bigger Pacu in, and he barely fit in there, which I'm going to be putting more than 1 inside of the cooler. I don't want them to freak out, hit each other, and maybe kill themselves. And I will see you guys once I have everything situated and ready to put the fish inside of the pond. So we are all ready to catch the fish out now. All I need to do is just get water from the pond and put it inside of the cooler that's in the back of my truck. So I'm going to do that right now, and then we're going to be able to catch the fish out of the pond, put them in the big pond. Alright, so we're all set up now. I got my phone recording over there, so when I go over there I can switch the cameras and me putting the fish inside of there. I don't have to bring this camera with me. So now we're going to be getting out the 4 Pacus first. Here's the first one. He's about 10 inches right here. This big one, I'm going to run him over real quick. He's a lot bigger than I thought he was. Jeez. That is a decent sized Pacu right there. So now we're going to go grab the other 3. We're going to do this real quick. We're going to try to do as fast as we can and harmless as we can to these fish, and then bring them over there, get the gate open over there, and put all the fish inside of the pond. We're going to bring this net with us so we don't have to dump out the water. We can use the same water for the tiger shovel nose and the clown knife fish and the 2 bluegill. Alright, I just talked to you guys down there, and now that was the biggest one that I have in here. So now I'm going to be catching out the smaller ones. There's so many minnows in here, it's hard to catch them. And I don't want to stress the fish out by taking out the driftwood. Oh, there we go. Another big one. Another big one right there. Alright, we're going to go bring them real quick. Alright, I'm not going to record these last 2 because they're going to be super hard to catch. So I'll get you guys when I am finished catching them and when we're at the truck.
2 hours later.
Here are my babies. We got Red right there, and then we have the 3 other ones right here. I don't have names for them, but I have a name for Red because if you see his tail, he has a little red mark on his tail. And I took this really sick picture of, I think it was that one right there. Yeah, it was that one right there. This makes me kind of sad because these ones right here, this one and that one right there, were basically my first exotic fish that I've ever had in my tanks. And as you guys can see, look at Red right there. My 4 little baby Pacus going into the big pond. And then my 2 other ones are going to be going into my pond over here, the 200-gallon pond. Close the lid, make sure no water gets out. We made it to the pond now, and I'm going to be getting a little bit of water from the pond to put it inside of the cooler to acclimate them to the temperature and all the different type of water that is inside of the pond. So So we're gonna let them sit inside of this bucket for probably 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll set them inside of the pond. I'm gonna use the net to get them out so they don't jump around and everything, because these little guys are pretty crazy. And I'll see you guys when they're done acclimating. So I got an aerator inside of the cooler right here. We have aerators inside of the pond. We just put one inside of here while they're acclimating. It's been a few minutes now, so we're gonna let them sit in there for a little bit longer. And while I was sitting here, I forgot to mention, if you guys have not already, go hit the subscribe button down below, and let's get to 20K so we get some merch, and also go drop a comment down below on basically anything. If you guys want to talk to me about something, I'll be answering all the comments on this video, so go drop a comment down below. And these pacus are almost ready to go inside of the pond, so we're gonna leave them for probably 3 more minutes, and then we're gonna put them inside of the pond. It is time now to catch them out, so we're gonna catch these little suckers out of here. There goes the first one, he's in there. Now we got 3 more to go. Probably gonna catch 2 at a time right here. Get the 2 smaller ones. We got red and we got the other one. And here is the big guy. He's probably about almost a little bit smaller than a foot long right here. Where'd you go? There you go. So, we got all my pacus out right here. They're all chilling right there. Let me show you guys real quick. A good little school of my pacus right there. And I guess that calls for time to go catch the clown knife fish and the shovel nose, and then also probably the 2 bluegill, which will eat all of these tadpoles that are inside of the pond. So we're gonna head back home now. We're gonna get the rest of the fish, and then we'll end off the video. So I'm just gonna show you guys once I have these fish inside of the cooler, because I want to do it real quick, get them inside of the cooler and then inside of the pond really quick. Let's get this done. I'll see you guys in a second. Well guys, we got the catfish in here. This big old catfish, probably like 18 inches. And then probably my 13 to 14 inch clown knife right there, albino clown knife. Ow! Freaking crawfish just bit me, or clawed me. And then we got our 2 bluegill. That is OG Fred right there. And I grew this little brim out since he was like this big. If you guys remember, I tried to feed him in one of my videos, I think, and he didn't eat the bluegill, and it stayed alive inside of the pond. So that's him. Then we got a whole bunch of minnows that we're also going to be putting in here. As you guys can see, all the pacus are by each other. The big one and then the 3 other ones. I don't know where the other one is. We acclimated the fish for probably 15 minutes, and now we're ready to put them inside of there. I took out the bluegill and the other bluegill and put them inside of the pond first before these guys. Here's the clown knife fish right here. He's in there. I'm gonna put him in there. Albino little guy right there. And then here's the catfish. Big old catfish. I believe he is 17 inches now. Catfish is down there chilling. You guys can barely see him, he's right there. And then the clown knife fish is already finding his home back over here. I know this is where he's gonna be sitting, as you guys can already tell. He's right there. He's gonna be sitting back. You guys can see the pacus tail right there. Because they like being in little small structure areas, so this is where he's gonna be like sitting, and then he's gonna come out and feed on the minnows whenever he wants to. Catfish is right there. They're all cruising, checking it out, and that is all the fish that we're gonna be putting in here for now. And then once the fish grow out of my smaller pond, out of my tank, then they're gonna be coming in here too. Not all of them, just some of them. Alright guys, so that is what we got done today. We got to put the fish inside of the pond, finally. I'm very glad that those fish are inside of there, because now my fish are outgrowing my tank and they're making it kind of gross. The water's a little bit disgusting, and I didn't want to do water changes like every single day like some people told me to do if I was going to have that many fish inside of my pond, inside of my tank I mean. So now the fish are finally going to be able to go into the pond like I told you guys earlier. I just can't wait till everything's situated, and then eventually all the fish are going to be inside of this big pond right here. It's going to be kind of scary having all these fish because they're going to grow so much, and it's going to be a really cool time, but it's going to be a lot of feeding. If you guys have not already subscribed, like I told you guys to do earlier, you guys need to go subscribe if you're watching my videos and not hitting the subscribe button. So go hit it. I love all you guys. You guys are, I wake up and it makes me happy that I have all these fans supporting me on my videos and everything like that, giving me tips and telling me what to do. So thank you guys for that, and you guys have been wonderful. I am Luke Dombrowski, and I will see you guys next time.